Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Manifest Mindfully. I'm Sarah and I am super excited to be embarking on this journey with you to help you manifest your dream life. But for starters, since this is my first video on this channel, hi, a quick bit about myself so I'm not just some random girl on the internet talking about manifesting. I am a certified law of attraction life coach through Transformation Academy, and I've been manifesting my own dream life for the last several years now. Homes, jobs, love, money, trips, opportunities. I've certainly been around the block when it comes to manifesting, and I want to take all my experiences, all my mistakes, everything that I have learned, and boil it all down right here on this channel. Make sure to also check out my blog at manifestmindfully.com, and if you're interested in one-on-one coaching, be sure to send me an email at sarah@manifestmindfully.com. All information in the description, and please leave a comment if you have any questions or a video you'd love to see me do in the future. Can't wait to hear from you. But anyway, enough about me. Let's get into the 9 reasons why manifestation just works. In fact, it's probably a lot more psychological and a lot less woo-woo than you might have thought. Number 1, manifestation is all about positivity. Positivity is the engine that powers manifestation, and frankly, positivity powers everything. When your mindset is just blossoming with positivity, it sets the stage for the universe to respond in kind. But let's look at this a bit more scientifically now. Positive thoughts, as I'm sure you're already aware, trigger the release of endorphins and oxytocin, neurochemicals that contribute to an improved sense of well-being. And given positivity is essentially the whole life force of manifestation, one could then argue that the act of manifesting has those same beneficial outcomes, which is why manifestation works. But before moving on, there is one particular misconception about manifesting that I think I need to correct. Manifesting and just overall being positive and optimistic is not about stifling your negative thoughts. If you go about manifesting in the wrong way, you could very easily be doing more harm than good. Absolutely never try to cover up your fears and negativity by being positive. Affirmations and the like, while all good and well, may not be everyone's thing. And that's okay. An easy way to tell if you may accidentally be heading down this path is just by spewing out some affirmations. If they almost hurt mentally to say, then that could mean needing to work through a deeper issue, perhaps through shadow work, or even just switching up your methods. So positivity, it's great, we love it, as long as it's not an attempt to compensate for something that needs to be solved using a bit more than just good vibes. Number 2, quantum physics. Everything is energy. Quantum physics has been thoroughly tested over time, and while little in science can, truly be 100% proven, quantum physics has come pretty darn close. Basically, it introduces the concept of entanglement, which suggests that particles can influence each other regardless of distance. In experiments such as one done by Alan Espa, when 2 entangled particles are separated by vast distances and the state of one is altered, the other instantaneously adjusts as if connected by an unseen thread. This phenomenon has led to a lot of debates and conversations about the interconnected nature of our reality, and this echoes the law of attraction's notion that our thoughts send energetic ripples into the universe. Like I said before, everything is made of vibrational energy, and if you don't believe me, take a peek at my favorite piece of evidence. This is Kirlian photography, which can also be referred to as electrophotography, which I must say sounds a lot more exciting. Kirlian photography is a testament to the vibrational energy permeating everything in existence. It's honestly wild to me getting a glimpse at how energy like this underlies the whole physical world. There is seriously so much that the naked eye just can't see, and yet it's right in front of us, it's all around us, and it is in fact us. We are energy, and not to get all woo-woo, but it's a very real possibility that things with a high vibrational energy are attracted to other things sharing that energy. Number 3, gratitude. Yet another integral aspect of why manifestation works is gratitude. The principles of manifestation say that when you express gratitude, you signal to the universe your thanks, and the universe in turn pours more blessings upon you. After all, who'd want to give more gifts to an ungrateful receiver? But besides that, gratitude seriously is just a whole magic of its own. But just like with positivity, there is still such a thing as toxic gratitude. As much as I love manifestation, you can't always gratitude journal your way out of depression or a bad situation. That being said, gratitude has a lot of power. Just small doses of gratitude can make a big difference in your life. It can improve your mental health, deepen relationships with others, and even help you to sleep better. Expressing gratitude can be difficult for those out of practice, but seriously, it is as easy as being thankful you have a roof over your head and food in your cupboards. Another great strategy I want to recommend is 3 good things. Think of 3 positive things that happened earlier in the day and take note of what made them so great. And this is an excellent before bed practice, by the way. Number 4, the placebo effect. Okay, this one is actually wild. There was a study that took place in Japan involving 13 individuals with a severe allergy to poison ivy. On one arm, a harmless leaf was rubbed and the participants were told it was poison ivy. On the other, poison ivy was rubbed and they were told that that was harmless. Guys, everyone broke out in a rash on the side where the harmless leaf was rubbed. And on the poison ivy side, only 2 had a reaction. This is why manifestation works. Case closed. Okay, but seriously, isn't that just wild? Placebos are real. Expectations can become reality, and therefore what we put out into the world and truly believe can come true. Our brains are powerful. I read in a book recently, the title of which I cannot for the life of me remember, but some scientists have even discovered that their hypotheses, their expectations for experiments, have had a direct impact on the outcome. Our thoughts and beliefs may be more powerful than we give them credit for. Number 5, manifestation helps you get clear on your desires. Okay, I remember growing up, I despised how often I was told to come up with goals. Goals for the day, the week, the year, the next 5 years, whatever it was a nightmare for me. Anyway, I'll pause on the goal rant for a sec because now I love goals. Getting into manifestation several years later forced me to figure out what I really want out of life and then start taking the steps to achieve it. When it comes to manifestation, specificity and getting clear on your desires, it should be your number 1 priority. Because how will the universe know what to bring into your life if you don't even know? And getting back into the science of it all, the act of defining goals also triggers the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine and reinforcing positive behavior. This not only enhances focus and perseverance, but it also creates a feedback loop that propels you toward the achievement of your goals. The first step of manifesting is getting clear on what you want, which also happens to be the first step of any new pursuit in life. What I'm trying to get across here is that regardless of whether manifestation really works, its principles are sound. So, disregarding all the woo-woo, the steps involved in properly manifesting will always get you closer to joy, success, and your ideal life. Number 6, the magic of mirror neurons and visualization. Okay, time to bust out yet another sciencey term on you, mirror neurons. Mirror neurons are specialized cells in our brains that fire both when we perform an action and when we observe someone else doing the same. Now, here's where it gets fascinating. When we vividly visualize success, our mirror neurons work behind the scenes to subtly influence our behaviors and reactions to align with the envisioned success. Visualizing activates the brain, creating a sensory-rich experience within our minds. This process not only enhances our capacity to recall information, but it also lays the groundwork for transforming our abstract thoughts into concrete goals. Scientifically, the brain can actually struggle to differentiate between a vividly imagined scenario and an actual experience. This blurring of lines activates the same neural networks associated with performing those envisioned actions. So when we visualize our goals with clarity and detail, our brain perceives these mental rehearsals as real, priming our cognitive and emotional systems to align with the desired outcome. Number 7, manifestation shapes our beliefs. As we've already learned through the placebo effect, our beliefs can influence our reality, and the act of manifesting can influence your beliefs. So essentially, manifestation is all one beautiful cycle of shifting your beliefs and transforming your identity in order to alter your reality. Research in neuroscience affirms that our beliefs have a tangible impact on the neural pathways in our brains. So as we cultivate positive beliefs through manifestation practices, we stimulate the formation of new synaptic connections, reinforcing a mindset geared toward success. Fundamentally, manifestation is all about rewiring your brain, and there are lots of ways to do it, all of which are taught within the manifestation community. EFT tapping, meditation, affirmations, and even just surrounding yourself with positivity can help clear out those limiting beliefs. For example, at the root of every financially struggling individual is a negative belief about money, which is probably drilled into that person from a young age. Whether you think money is evil, money takes hard work to earn, or money is never there for you, that belief started somewhere and it is hurting you today. Fun fact, most of our beliefs are determined by the age of 7. Isn't that wild? And thankfully, through manifestation, you finally have the chance to transform those beliefs into something new. Our beliefs are powerful and play a large role in our lives today. Number 8, we see more of what we focus on. Honestly, this is a super weird story, but stick with me. When I was young, I went to World of Coca-Cola in Atlanta, a fun place, would recommend it. And for many years after, I swear Coca-Cola trucks were just drawn to me. I saw them all the time. It was like they were everywhere. And I realized now it's because I was hyper fixated on them. After going to the museum, I had Coca-Cola on the mind, so I saw the trucks. And then this turned into a belief that I always see Coca-Cola trucks, creating an endless cycle. My husband is always seeing Teslas and he loves Teslas. This makes him a bit envious, and then I have to remind him that it means he's thinking about them all the time, which is the first step of manifestation. It's so funny too, because as I was preparing for this video, at this exact point in the video, I got a text from my husband that he keeps seeing Tesla ads popping up. Guys, manifestation at work, like seriously. So funny. But anyway, I'm using cars as an example here, but this can be anything. I'm sure even you have something you've seen all the time and that you think about probably a lot. And one reason why manifestation works is because we see what we look for and what we think about. To get all sciencey again, the reticular activating system, or the RAS, in your brain acts as a filter, amplifying your awareness of things that you focus on. When you concentrate on specific goals, the RAS heightens your perception, making you more attuned to opportunities related to your focus. So focus on that dream house, that perfect job, those extra zeros in your bank account, because who knows, you might just stumble upon an opportunity to make it happen. Number 9, the biggest names credit manifestation for their success. So, does manifestation work? Don't ask me, ask the countless people on the top of their game, some of the biggest names of all time. There are great quotes out there from people like Maya Angelou, Albert Einstein, Steve Harvey, Oprah Winfrey, Henry Ford. I mean, just listen to Karma by Taylor Swift or Just Like Magic by Ariana Grande. Sabrina Carpenter, she just released her new album. One of the songs is Bedchem, which is about her ex, Barry Cogan, and manifestation was referenced in the song because Barry's super into it. Like, he got Sabrina Carpenter, so clearly he was doing something right. Now, you may have heard this story before, but I absolutely love it. In the early 90s, Jim Carrey wrote himself a check for $10 million, dated it 5 years in the future, and added for acting services rendered. Despite all the challenges, Carrey visualized himself succeeding in Hollywood, and remarkably, around the same time he had written that check, he secured a contract for the movie Dumb and Dumber for $10 $10 million. This is such a powerful testament to the impact of belief and visualization in creating success, told by one of the biggest actors of our day. Frankly, I believe the main reason some people don't understand why manifestation works is because they have a distorted view of what manifestation really is. Manifestation isn't just journaling, thinking positively, and assuming everything will come to you. No, you have to actually do the dang thing. Manifestation is getting into the right headspace so that you know what your next action steps are to reach your goals and can recognize a golden opportunity when you see one. At the end of the day, I hope you realize that while manifestation may not be 100% proven, its practices have a lot of positive psychology backing them up. Even if you don't believe in it, I'm sure you can agree that staying positive, being grateful, meditating, goal setting are effective methods for realizing your dreams and enjoying life. And frankly, that's why manifestation works. It just works.